Hey, what's going on, everyone? Making an update after my PET scan yesterday. Have some really good news. So this is going to be a pretty big opening as far as packs go. I was waiting for a time when it would be appropriate to celebrate a little bit, and I think I have that opportunity right now. So. I'll get into everything that the PET scan showed, but um, you're gonna see this is a little crazy. We're gonna open this. There's 18 packs in there. Also gonna open Prismatic Super Premium, 15 more packs in there, and then I've been holding on to a couple Ascended Heroes booster bundles, 6 more packs each on those, and then 6 more Prismatic. So I'm going to do what I did with the last video, because there's no way I'm going to open 50 packs of cards on video for everyone. That's going to take an hour plus probably. So I will do a hits pile again with these, and we'll come back in a second with the good news. All right, I am back. I have opened all the packs. Final count is 51 packs, so we should have some really good hits. Already got the promos from the 2 larger boxes, so you can see really cool Eevee, really cool artwork Oricorio, and then I may grade this. Its centering is pretty good. I'm a little concerned about the top and bottom, but Mega Charizard XEX promo card. So some really cool cards already to start off, and then 51 packs of potential hits as well. So this should be a lot of fun. Let me get into the update though. So yesterday went in to have the PET scan. All went well. I didn't have to do the drink this time. It was just a small injection. Cool card there. So got there at 7:30, was gone by 9. Like, it was very quick, very easy. So I was pumped about that. Got the results yesterday afternoon. I do want to preface that we have not talked with the doctor yet. So, could still be some things going on, but the first line, and I'll kind of go through the different areas. So initially I had obviously the main tumor in my colon. I had the 2 smaller ones on my liver. Cool card there. So 2 smaller spots on my liver, and then there was an area in my hip bone that we weren't totally sure. I think I had mentioned that previously. Ooh, very cool card there. Let me sleeve this up real quick. That's cool full art trainer. So the spot, like I said, in my hip bone that we were not totally sure on, but they basically at that point said, like, could be, couldn't be. Looks like it's a little inflamed. I wasn't in pain, so they were basically like, it doesn't sound like it is, but it honestly, with the numbers, it probably could be. So they said, though, at that point, like, whatever happens, like, chemo is gonna, if it is cancer there, chemo is gonna hit that. So at that point, we just kind of left it at that. Didn't change anything with treatment or anything, just knew that was possibly there. So very first line of the results of the PET scan said previously diagnosed metastases in the bone no longer present, which means that there's nothing that they could see on the PET scan there for the bone. Next line referred to my liver. 2 prior metastases no longer present. And then getting to the it's a cool card there too. I'll pull that aside. Getting to the tumor, the radiologist actually because they had listed colectomy as a surgery, they listed it as resected, which would have meant that I had it surgically removed. But they thought it was resected because it's not there. So all in all, and I know I'm going slow and I'm already kind of at the end of the story. Not really, but there's nothing on the PET scan. Completely clear, except for a little spot that they thought was a lymph node in my hip. I was wearing my ostomy wrap during the PET scan, and I forgot that there was a small zipper. Wow, we're about to get through this full thing with very little. That's okay. Oh, let's go. What an awesome card to pull in the last of the full. Let's go. This Meowth is a really, really popular card. Centering's not great on it, but that's okay. Let me sleeve this up. Wow. Just as I was saying, that first stack had nothing in it. Pull a really, really cool Meowth. So back to what I was saying, they thought there was a lymph node there. There's a small zipper on my ostomy pouch that I forgot to take it off. So the radiologist obviously didn't know that. So they listed that as potential lymph node that was showing. But I looked at you can zoom in on the photo because the photos came in through my chart as well. And you can see it's just the shape of a zipper. Very, very cool full art there. Let's get that in a sleeve. So, like I said, the areas that had been concerning liver, nothing there.
Warmer! He's a dead man!
Hip bone, nothing there.
Marmalade! Dead!
And the main tumor, they can't see either.
Niedermeyer! Dead!
So, we're gonna go next Tuesday to talk with the doctor, kind of see what the next steps are, get his feedback on all of this. But based on what the PET scan shows, there's no tumors remaining after chemo. That doesn't mean that there's not still microscopic. Wow, what a cool card. Mischievous. That is so sick. This is another card that is popping up as very, very popular. Wow, the centering looks awesome on this too. So Lauren and I both have my chart. She has access to my chart. So I had taken a nap. I was not expecting the results to come back yesterday. I thought they were going to come this morning because that's how it went the last time. But we got the notification, and she was nervous to look at it because, obviously it could say a few different things. And I read that first line and I started crying because, the hip bone was something that would be concerning for sure if I had cancer in my bones. That would not be fun. So like I said, nothing there. And then, I get down, I start reading about the liver. There's nothing there again. I'm like, this is crazy. The fact that the main tumor is completely gone is insane to me. 6 rounds of chemo, obviously that's a lot, but it also is not that much. So for the main tumor to just be completely gone is, sorry, I'm my nose is running, I'm tearing up because I'm excited. Absolutely insane. And to add to the coolness of this story, everyone knows my lucky numbers. I guess not everyone. Most people who know me from high school or walks of life know my lucky numbers are 10 and 18. Um, my gamer tags on Xbox dog1018, Instagram handle dog1018. Those what is we're just getting so good cards right now. This is awesome. So my mom, after she took me, because you can get drowsy from the medication that they give, so you can see like what shows up on the PET scan. So my mom drove me, so drops me off, then she goes and runs to Starbucks to get a coffee and a bagel or whatever, and her order came out to 1018, which most people know. My sister passed away back in 2018, and so we take those kinds of signs as like her watching out. So yeah, that coming out to 1018 was pretty good sign from the beginning. Sorry, and now moving on to prismatic. This is the largest stack I have. Like I said, I had 15 to 20 packs of prismatic, so there should hopefully be some really cool hits. Good one to start here. Pokeball Seeking is a very cool card. So Lauren and I go and grab dinner last night, and the tip, the suggested tip, was also 1018. So the fact that popped up, and obviously we tipped that amount because, of course, the fact that number popped up twice yesterday, after getting that good news, was just really cool. A really cool sign. That's a cool card. So is this. That Casey's watching out for me. So again, this doesn't mean that like the battle's over by any means. There's a chance that there could still be microscopic clusters or whatever in there. Another Pokeball there. And just loose cells kind of anywhere in there. So probably still gonna do another round or two potentially of chemo, to potentially knock out any remaining problematic areas or whatever. But there's no tumors left. They're gone. Chemo killed them, whatever. And that is just insane, that in 6 rounds of chemo, completely cleared out all the tumors. Sorry, my nose is still running. Another cool Pokeball there. So far, not getting much out of the prismatic either. I was hoping to at least get like a couple good hits here. But I mean, ultimately, even if we don't pull anything here, the news is the most important thing. So yeah, we'll meet with the doctor on other Pokeball card there. We'll meet with the doctor next Tuesday. I am scheduled for a chemo treatment. I guess there's a chance that they would not move forward with that because another full art Jolteon. Because they may decide that all right, surgery to remove the colon is all we got to do now. So that is still going to happen. I am obviously still going to need surgery just because the colon is still in there. And Master Ball Slowpoke. That's a really cool card. So you can see the M is a Master Ball. These are a little bit more rare, and Slowpoke is a fan favorite. So that is a very cool card to pull right there. Looks like we're not going to get anything too crazy here. No. Wow. Nothing in prismatic, really, besides that Slowpoke. That's okay. Still pulled some really, really cool cards. And I think like I said, I could have pulled nothing and this still would have been an awesome video. Because there are no tumors left. They are all gone, and we'll see. You know, I'll make an update after my next appointment on Tuesday with the doctor, just kind of updating what the next steps are going to be. But without having spoken with the doctor, those were probably the best results I could have possibly gotten. There's the picture, and I'll see if I can maybe get it in this video. The picture, it looks like an X-ray. Like, it looks totally clear. No inflammation anywhere. The only spot, and you can see it, is the zipper lit up, like I said. So I did message my doctor and let him know, like, hey, just don't, when you see that, like, it's not a lymph node, it's a zipper. I think we're good. And obviously he'll talk with the radiologist and make his own conclusions, but it's pretty clear on the imaging, if you zoom in, that it's a zipper. So just absolutely incredible news after the PET scan. And like I said, I'll update after the appointment next week. But you know, appreciate everyone so much again. The love and support I've gotten the last few months is crazy. And it's seeming like we're going to beat this pretty handedly. So quick recap. I got 3 cards here that I just at a quick glance might be gradable. That Numel, the Misdreavus, and then the Charizard EX, and then some other just really cool cards for the collection. This Meowth is awesome, and Slowpoke is too. That's all I got, though. Appreciate everyone again. Love you guys. Talk to you later.